Hi guys, I'm Amanda and I'm from the Mortals Library and it's in my mailbox time. So if you're a follower of our blog, you've probably noticed that Shelby is not here. And that's because she's in California this weekend. So we will have any books that she got this week, and obviously for the next week, those will be in our next In My Mailbox. But for now, it's just me. Also, I do have a puppy in my lap. This is Todd. And he was getting into shenanigans on the floor, so he's gonna be in my lap. So I'm sorry if there's jingling, that's his dog tags. Anyway, I got some really awesome books this week, and let's get to them. First of all, I bought a couple of books at Barnes & Noble this week, and the first one is one that I've been waiting to read forever, and that is The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab. And this is her debut, and if you can't, I don't think you can see it, but there's some pretty white, like flowery, glossy overlay around the cover, and that's really awesome. If I remember correctly, it's about children disappearing from the town of Near, and then this girl starts to see connections between the disappearances and a creepy bedtime story told to her by her parents, The Near Witch. And so she starts to investigate that, and then there's a mysterious boy who's somehow involved in everything, and this sounds amazing, like phenomenal. And I can't wait to read it. I've heard awesome things about this. The next one I got is Epic Fail by Claire Lizebnik. Yeah, Claire Lizebnik. And this is a modern day retelling of Pride and Prejudice. And I've never read anything by Claire Lizebnik, but this looks really, really, really good. And I love Pride and Prejudice, and I've never read any retellings of it, which I probably should have. Okay, that's all I bought this week, but I also got some really cool books that I swapped. And the first one is, I joined Paperback Swap a couple weeks ago, and it's basically a website where you list books that you have and books that you want, and then you give away books that you have and you get books that you want. And the first one I got is Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. This is a series that I've wanted to read for a long time, ever since I saw it come out, and I've heard amazing things about it, but I just didn't get started on it. And I'm glad I have a copy now, and it's all shiny and new, even though it's used. So, thank you to, hold on, I have their name. Thank you to Kathy for taking such good care of your book. That's all I got from Paperback Swap, but I also joined RAK, or Random Acts of Kindness, hosted by Isales and Vanessa from the Book Soulmates, and basically a bunch of bloggers get together, post their book wish lists, and then send each other books from those lists. And I got a hard copy, and some ebooks. And the hard copy that I got is from Sarah at the Book Life, and she sent me this cute little card, and it says things like happy reading inside, and my dog is trying to eat it. And then she sent me a book that I've been dying to read. It's the second in the series, and that is The Demon's Covenant by Sarah Rees Brennan. It is the sequel to The Demon's Lexicon, and it's about demons, obviously. It's about demons, and the first book was phenomenal, so I can't wait to read this one. The third one is actually out, so as soon as I get done with this one, I will read that one. That's all the hard copies that I swapped this week. I also got one hard copy for review, and this is from a book tour from, I think it's called Pump Up Your Book, is the book tour site / company, and I'm on a tour for this in September, and that is Synexia, The Mark of Perilius, and that is by Atonis L. Perry. Stop it, Todd. And basically it's about a fantasy world called Synexia. It's about this orphan, Emberilius, who I guess has to save Earth from the same problems that Synexia had, and apparently Earth and Synexia are like connected, and I'm really excited to see how this one turns out because it sounds really good. So look for my review and a guest post, I believe, from the author in the end of September. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you. Sarah, was that her name? Yeah, Sarah, who gave me the Demon's Covenant, also gave me some little goodies. She gave me this little purple shimmery nail polish, which looks really pretty, and I love purple. And then she also gave me a little book holder bookmark thing, which looks like a little dude. If you look at the orange picture on there, that's what it looks like. And that was really, really cool and really nice of her. And she wrapped everything all nice in blue tissue paper. Anyway, that's all the hard copies I got. Next, I got a ton of ebooks, which I would have printed out pictures for, but like I said, I got a ton of them, so I didn't want to waste paper. I got 2 for review from the authors, and the first one is Anathema by Meg Jensen, which is about this girl who is a slave girl, and it says she's surrounded by magic, lies, and manipulation. And then her best friend disappears, and she gets branded in the back of her head by her master. I guess she tries to escape. And it's the first in a series, which I will link to the series below because I can't remember the name of the series, but that sounds really good. The second one I got is Charlie Woodchuck is a Minor Niner by Dahlia Moon, and this, I believe, is her debut because I couldn't find any other of her books on Amazon, but this is also a pen name. She has another name that she writes under. And Charlie Woodchuck is a Minor Niner is about Charlie Woodchuck, who's a girl, by the way, not a guy, and her misadventures in 9th grade. And I think it's actually a middle grade novel, but I really can't wait to read it because it sounds awesome. I usually don't read middle grade books, but it sounds pretty good. So that's all that I got for review, and now I have several ebooks that I got from Rack again. The first ones are from, and I'm probably going to butcher your name, I'm sorry. This is Marikar at Black Plume. And the first one she sent me is Hereafter by Tara Hudson. And then she also sent me Ripple by Mandy Hubbard. 10 Things We Did and Probably Shouldn't Have by Sarah Milanowski, I think is how you pronounce it. And that one sounds really amazing and fun and cute because it sounds like a quick summer fun read. And then she also sent me The Goddess Test by Amy Carter and What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen, which I should have bought too, but I just didn't get around to it. And then I also received a couple other ones from Alyssa, who didn't list her blog. I'm not sure if she has one, but if she does, I will try and find it and link it. And she sent me Abandoned by Meg Cabot and Matched by Ali Condi. And Matched is this really awesome dystopian sci-fi novel, and I'm reading that right now, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. And I'm sorry, I've been drinking tea, and it's giving me like indigestion. But that is all that I got in my mailbox this week. It pretty good haul. So, yeah, that's it. So, link to your in my mailbox is below, or if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click on my blog link below. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.